So from my previous haul video, I told you guys that I wanted to do an unboxing and review of the Hyaku Shiki 2.0. And yes, this is the 2.0. If you can't tell, they don't really say that it's a 2.0, but oh wait, they do. It's over here. They don't. So without further ado, let's get onto the unboxing. So before I show you the unboxing, I'll show you the very nice box art on the front with Zeta on the back. Well, I hope that we get Zeta remastered. I can only dream, right? Then we have the various gimmicks, the shoulder of the mole suit. It seems like you can put some stuff right there. And the body, the various articulation you can do. It shows that you can do a 180 on the legs. I hope that this can actually bend though, so we will explore that in the review video. So this pistons move, I believe. Then you have the various movable parts, and this suit retails for 6,800 yen. A bit on the pricey side, but you know, this suit is actually like maybe a little bit bigger than the standard MG box, and I imagine that you get a lot of plastic for it, and well, some gold. And this is the front and rear view of the suit. Then you have the not too sure what this means here. Maybe you can change the camera eye, color of it. Looks interesting. I'll figure that out later on. As you can see, the leg bends like this, maybe because there's some similarities to the Zeta Gundam suits. Well, I'm not too sure about that. And yes, the beam sabers are yellow, very nice. And you have Quattro Vagina over there, or Shah and Nesbo as the pilot figure, but I imagine that those come unpainted. And you have the figure cockpit, and the weapons, the clay bazooka with its magazine, the beam sabers, and the beam rifle. Then you have the joint parts for the balut system, I believe. The balut system comes in separately, so if I'm not wrong, it's P Bandai, so well, you have to pay premium for the balut system. Then you have the decals and some documentation. And that's it for the box, and this is the side if you want to take a look at it. The other side, it's the same thing. Taking out the box, we were greeted by Gold Runner. Now I guess one of the main reasons that you want to see this unboxing video is whether they are undergates. So, well, first off, these are gold parts for the armor plating, and then just to let you guys see, yes, they are undergates. And if you guys don't know what's undergates, this thing is over here. Now this thing basically is supposed to cut this piece off, and then you cut the undergate off. So what is the use of having undergates? Well, it's because you can see these armor plating parts are all gold in color, and if you cut just normally, you'll leave a lot of stress marks and what we call nut marks, and it'll make it look very ugly and very undesirable. So they put these undergates to make the stress marks, well, or should I say nut marks, less obvious places. So when you build your suit completely, it still look very nice without all the hideous stress marks. So props to Bandai, but I wish that they could include undergates for all of their parts, so that will make our lives much more easier as Gunpla builders. So moving on, this is a G runner. You get a duplicate runner on the other side, and then you get the F runner, and of course these are all undergated too. Yep. Well, except for this part. This part is not undergated because I'm assuming it's a joint of some sort. So it's a joint will be covered up, so you don't need undergates. Then you have some dark red parts, which are the E runner. Yeah, oh, Quattro Vagina, it's red in color. That's interesting. These are not undergated, I presume. Yep, these red parts are not undergated. These are just normal gatings. And then you have black parts. Alright, Continuing on, there's these dark blue runners which aren't undergated, normal gatings, some clear parts. These are for the eyes, the two pairs of eyes. Wait, these are different eyes actually. This has, this eye markings, so this is just a visor. So they can be, I don't think these are two pairs of eyes, but I guess they can be, it's overlapping each other. I don't know. We have to see later on. And some silver parts. Very cool silver parts. A very rare yellow beam saber. It's just basically the same beam saber except that it's in yellow. And it's SB1, which is standard beam saber. And there are polycaps for this suit. Several polycaps. And lots of grey parts for the inner frame, I presume. Sticker sheet for the eyes and the cameras, and of course decal markings. And these are, I guess these are dry transfers. And at the back there's the normal decals for you to apply on. And of course grey parts for the frames. And then there are more red parts, which, well, they give you another Quantum Vagina. Well, it's obvious that this is a duplicate runner from the other one that I showed. This is obviously a duplicate runner from the other runner that I showed you previously. So standard, red for the feet, and some tubing, and some clay bazooka launcher ammo. And just in case you scratch the gold on the parts, I would advise you to put the runner back into the plastic. And then QR code for something. I have no idea what these QR codes for. I've been receiving them from a new Gun Plus, but I have no idea what they do. So please leave a comment if you know what they do. And then they're advertising their bazooka launcher, the Hyper Bazooka launcher. If I'm not wrong, that's the name of the actual thing itself. It looks very big and beastly with its own custom stand, but I presume it's P Bandai. Well, yep, it's P Bandai, should be. And it's coming out in July. Well, okay, seems cool. So back it's some white piece of paper. So we have the Gundam Online game. Well, I'm not too sure if this is Japan only thing, but if it is, I hope that they allow overseas players to play it. Maybe I'll give it a try. We have this diorama front. Looks like a tactics game actually. Looks interesting. And here you see Psycho Gundam facing up against Crossbone Gundam in a very heroic way, and you see Gundam XL at the back. So, well, moving on, it's just advertisement. I shouldn't be getting into them too much. So this is the manual. This manual, and oh yeah, this manual is quite cool because there's an age symbol over there. Onto the manual, we have the documentation of the mobile suit itself, with the Zeta and the Gundam Mark II. And then you have lots of documentation, lots of history. Then you have this, oh crap, I can't remember this suit. This suit is very familiar, I can remember, but it evolved to the Hyaku Shiki, then the Zeta, then to the Rega Z, then to the Delta Plus. So very interesting, history over here. Okay, then they show you the weapons, the same as the side of the boxes. And now for runner count, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, including the polycap and the beam saber runners. That's quite a little bit of parts for what you're paying, because 6,800 yen retail, but it's expensive mainly because of the gold plating. Well, it's just basically a novelty. The gold plating, I doubt it actually cost a lot, but well, I mean, Hyaku Shiki, it's cool, so I'm willing to pay that much. And for the E runner, you have these X'd out parts, which means that they're not used. Okay, and then you have this parts replacement list over here. And you have some various Bandai, instructions to help you with your building. And then you have several parts of the mole suit. There's quite little weapons now that I realize. It's kind of disappointing, but well, until I get this though. Well, I don't know when will I get this. So if there's a sale somewhere, maybe I'll try to get this. But in the meantime, it feels that this will be very pricey. I'm not too sure if that's actually called the Hyper Bazooka Launcher or the Hyper Mega Bazooka Launcher. They have weird names sometimes, and it's very hard to keep track. Well, I'm sidetracking a little bit, so let's get back into the instruction manual. So you have the body unit. Now it's not an exploded, view like the other Gunplas that we have seen lately. But I'm perfectly fine with this kind, because the exploded view is just a novelty with the building. Some very basic building over here. Then you have the more building, and then now you have the head unit. And surprisingly, the body is quite fast to construct. And this antenna on the Hyaku Shiki. Well, I never actually realized that. Oh my god. And just keep on building. It's very straightforward, the head. Then you have the arm unit, which looks surprisingly blocky, considering that the Hyaku Shiki is a very kind of stylish suit. But well, I never thought the arms would be that blocky. Well, oh well. So continuing on, let's take this straightforward building. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult, but I'll get more into the building process during the review. Now it's on the waist unit. And then the leg, oh my god, the legs are very sexy, right? Don't you think so? Okay, so you have the more documentation with colored pages, and the painting guide in the middle of the instruction manual. The painting guide for Quarter Vagina if you are interested in painting him. This is a 1-point step in just making the suit look nicer. Normally for me it's like a spot the difference picture, because you can't really see what's different, but actually there are some differences. You can't really see it, but they actually panel lined the eyebrow part over here. And well, that's pretty much the more obvious differences. And half inner frame, half armor gallery over here. And show you that you can bend it like this, which is a gimmick of the Zeta suits in general. Well, to be honest, this is my first Gundam Zeta mobile suit. Sad to admit it, but I haven't had time to actually get the other Zeta suits. But well, these are the weapons. Moving on. Clay bazooka, beam rifle, beam saber. And to check it, well, not check what, that's the thing. Check where they have this suit, so buy them and give Bandai more money. I don't know. So continuing on the leg construction. Yeah, the pistons over here. It's relatively advanced engineering, quite cool. And you slap on more pieces of armor to make it look more complete. Well, the leg construction is always that long because, well, you have two of them, and there's lots of joints compared to the arms. And then you have the backpack construction. The tubing goes into the backpack. I don't know why, but it feels very simple and very disappointing and underwhelming in a way for the construction. But well, we'll see more in the review video. It's coming up soon, hopefully. The attachment of the backpack. The attachment point, it's a very simple attachment point. And then you have the weapons. A few pieces, not just two pieces slapped together like the Reborn 100. The beam rifle looks kind of underwhelming, but well, it looks nice. You have the clay bazooka. And you have the beam sabers. And they tell you how to attach the beam rifle and the clay bazooka. And well, the clay bazooka, it's kind of cool. I feel that the clay bazooka is kind of cool. And then you have the attachment of the clay bazooka and the rifle onto the back of the Hyaku Shiki. And then it seems like you have to move the I can't remember, these are some balancers to make the momo suits more mobile. So, well, I just call them balancers for now. So it's to flip these balancers out and then put the weapons into the attachment points at the back. And then you can swap out the eye. So yeah, maybe they do give you 2 pairs of eyes for different configurations. See how it fits. Neat little gimmick over here. Then you have this part. No idea, but you can actually rotate the joints out to give it a lot higher degree movement. Then you have the crotch attachment for the action base. And now this is the balut system. Okay, so this teaches you how to attach the balut system. The balut system not come with the instructions itself. I don't know, man. But I don't know if this is actually the old balut system or the new one. But I assume this is the new one, because using an old balut system would be a bit funny. But Bandai might reuse the molds. I don't know. I'm not planning on purchasing a balut system, so I can't really tell you guys. Sorry about that. So the attachment of balut systems makes the whole suit look very bulky. So onto the decals application. And that's it. And that's it for the Hyaku Shiki. And then the back is greeted by the Hyaku Shiki itself in its photo shoot form. So guys, that's the end of the unboxing video of the Hyaku Shiki 2.0. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like what I do, then you can maybe subscribe to me, and there will be a review video of this coming up soon, but I'll have to build it first, so give me some time to do that. And so yeah, stay tuned. Thanks and bye bye.